We are scientists, a lot of us, but in that case, why does science work at all? See, atheists will use science to attack the Bible, but what they don't seem to realize is they're cutting off the branch they're sitting on, because in fact science grew up in a Christian worldview. Now, going back to the real science, operational science or observational science, there are certain things that are needed for observational science to work. Well, let's look at a few of those. For one thing, the universe is real. Now, that seems pretty obvious to us, right? But there are some Eastern religions who deny that the universe is real. They'll tell you things like everything is an illusion, but then you should realize if everything is an illusion, that statement is an illusion as well. But imagine if Zeus and his gang were in charge. Why would you expect order in a universe under that sort of regime, where different gods have their own different domains and can make their own different rules, and they're capricious, they could change the rules at any time they wanted to? And the water god might decide to keep water a bit liquid for a bit longer, so it doesn't boil at 212 but 312. You see, you won't get science under that sort of worldview. It only took off in Western Europe when it was basically a Christianized culture, which had this belief of a God of order. This is the key that made the difference, and why Europe became the leader in science. And there are even non-Christian historians, plenty of them, who actually had to grudgingly admit it was this belief in a God of order that was lacking in Greece and China, which is why science just didn't take off in those places. And in fact, people like Sir Isaac Newton and Johann Kepler, all these great founders of modern science, they thought they were doing God's work. Kepler said he was thinking God's thoughts after him. They regarded their scientific work as glorifying God and fulfilling this dominion mandate. They had to believe in a literal Adam and a literal fall, as the book of Genesis teaches and the New Testament affirms. This would not work without a literal understanding of the creation account and fall account in Genesis. And see, this belief led to another big advance in science over what had been before. And yet, again, the secular media would paint us, the creationists, as being anti-science. Yet, in fact, it was yet another creationist belief system, the literal fall of Adam, that advanced modern science.